Hello again, guys. Aaron here. Shooting another video. Wanted to do a brief review of another vaping device. Kind of late on this one, but I'll throw it up anyway. The Sigelei 50-watt box mod. This is the old one, not the temperature control one, but as you can see, it's a pretty sleek, nice little device. Great for vapors of all skill level, whether you're new to the vaping game or a pro. It goes up to 50 watts. It is variable wattage, very adjustable. As you can see, it's a pretty basic design, kind of similar to the IPV Mini 2. It runs off of what's called the Sigelei chip, which is don't really know too much about it. I just know a lot of devices are adopting it. It has a similar interface to the IPV Mini 2, which the other video for that is up on my site, on my channel, I'm sorry. This device is pretty cool. It's got a little magnetic door. This is where you put your 18650 battery in. It's held on by a little screw. Okay, a little screw. You can see it right there. That is, the only drawback, and it's not a major one at all. But this thing works great. See, it's a great device. I mean, just occasionally you've got to tighten that little screw, but that's about it. And then on top of it, I have my Aspire Atlantis sub-ohm tank. It's not bad. I mean, you get what you pay for with it. I got this for, I think it was $50. One of the local vape shops. With the brick and mortar stores, prices are a little higher. You got to pay for the convenience, but there's not really. I mean, it's very simple, very, very simple. You can lock it so it doesn't fire in your pocket. This is your wattage down, wattage up. Fire button. I'm sure you can hear that. It's nice. It's a beautiful device. I mean, it runs off a single 18650 battery. I personally recommend the Samsung, and they're easy to find online. Now, as far as battery consumption and life, this thing's great. I'd say on average it probably lasts me a full day of pretty steady vaping. Now, I usually do switch between this and one or two other devices, but overall, I've been pleased with this thing for the price. I mean, especially if you're not a cloud chaser and you're not into the the Max and all that other stuff. This is all that a lot of people will need. I mean, and this setup right here alone, for you people that are considering getting into vaping, getting away from the analog cigarettes and vaping full time. This setup right here, and this is from, the tank was from a brick and mortar local vape shop, and this I bought, again, at a local vape shop. So I paid a little more, but online, I mean, I've seen the Sigelei 50 watt, I want to say, and there's even a newer version, I believe, out there with temperature control and all sort of nonsense that I don't need yet, But, I mean, the flavor, I don't know, it's just a great setup altogether. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that the Aspire Atlantis, they have the 1.0 and the 2.0. The 2.0 I've seen for like $30, and then you can get the Sigelei 50 watt. It also comes with a silicone sleeve that you can put around it to kind of protect it. I don't use it personally. It kind of got on my nerves being in my pocket, but it's a great, I mean, again, Sigelei for the price, and Sigelei has, I believe, a 30, a 50, a 100 watt, and 150, and I believe a 200 watt now, and now they've even gotten into the temperature control game, so there's, I mean, for the price, and their stuff is so good and cheap. Cheap. I mean, that's because not everybody has, you know, $300 to spend on a top of the line mod. And for what you're getting a lot of the same features as the top of the line mod. And this sucker, I'm telling you, is worth it. It's worth at least taking a look at it, especially if you're new. If you're new and you want something right out of the gate that will handle a sub-ohm tank or a Nautilus, or, you know, I'm sorry, not a Nautilus, shoot. Yeah, Nautilus. I'm sorry. Not the, I get the Atlantis and the Nautilus confused all the time. But, you know, something that's not sub-ohm that would be more, you know, like, or even a K-Fun or something like that. Which, I mean, this will handle it. This will handle it. I mean, now, if you're going to do drippers, I don't think you would want to go any lower for you more advanced vapors, any lower than a 0.5 as far as your wraps on your coils. That's about the lowest I would suggest going with this particular mod. But, I mean, there's so many devices right now, and it's so hard to suggest one that would be good for advanced, you know, novice and advanced vapors as well. But this does it. Between this and the IPV Mini 2, I'm going to have to say the IPV Mini 2. It's just my personal opinion, and my reasoning for that is the range. You know, the range in wattage from 7 to 70. That's more my speed. But this is fantastic. I used this while my IPV Mini 2 was out of commission. Long story, but so just my little 2 cents on this thing. I do recommend it. Again, this isn't like a thing where I get any return from any of these companies. It's just a simple. I like this device. I want to put the word out there just to help people, you know, and because not everybody understands what some of these guys are talking about on YouTube about vaping and stuff. You know, you just need it in layman's terms. This is a kick-ass little device. It's small, great form factor, simple box mod, single 18650 battery. Like I said, I mean, for the money, I mean, and virtually every site on the web sells it. So, any of you guys that are looking to get into something that's an all-in-one kind of thing, the Sigelei 50 watt, for the money, honestly, you can't go wrong. So, I hope you guys found this review helpful. I'm going to be doing some more videos of, I don't even know what yet. You know, I'm just kind of winging it right now. Like I said, these videos will get better. I promise you that. I'm working on getting some better equipment. And, you know, just some better, you know, having some guests and stuff like that to just make everything a little more interesting and appealing to everybody. But at the end of the day, this is for you guys and for me. You know, I have fun doing this. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Keep vaping.